morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name is Dave Burney.
I'm Brent Apperson. Good morning.
It is Monday, the 8th day of July, 2024. As we tear into a big week.
Yes. Yeah, there's a few things going on this week.
There's crazy days and all sorts of things, and Brent has family coming to town for a very big event.
That's what I've been told. Yeah.
Just do what you're told, you'll get along fine.
Yes, thank you. I don't know if there has been ever better advice that has been given. There you go.
Well, if you haven't heard, there's a wedding in the Apperson family this Saturday.
There is, yeah.
And this is the first of two weddings.
Yeah, in 3 weeks.
You might remember years ago, if you're a longtime listener, when the twins were born, and Brent was on party line with Jana Banana.
Yes, yeah.
And they were raising, well, not really raising money. They were getting diaper donations because twins were on the way for both. And now they're all grown up and going to get married to some very nice gentlemen, I understand.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, that's coming. Yeah, Alyssa's going to get married this weekend, and Ashton's wedding is August 3rd. So, and yeah, Dad's just like you said, doing what he's told.
Yeah, that's the best policy. So, where do I go? What time do I need to be there?
And by the way, if you'd like to make a donation to just send your check to
anybody that's had a wedding lately knows exactly what you're talking about. They're more expensive than they once were, but it's all about the memories, and we know that it'll be a good time. So good luck with that.
Thank you very much. It'll be a great weekend.
In the meantime, we have all sorts of things going on as usual, but let's look back. I'm not sure how everything worked out this past Saturday because of all the stormy weather that you and Jack were covering on Saturday. Pretty lengthy broadcast because the storms kept popping up and sticking around in Custer County. And so I know we were in Oconto at the parade. Wonderful parade, great turnout, lots of nice floats, and more participants this year than in years past. And everybody was really happy, and they got their dinner in, the hamburgers at the community hall, and we set up registration there and got to visit with a lot of old friends and made some new friends. It was very nice. And it was just starting to rain when Joan and I left about, the line had deceased and people were inside eating. And then wasn't long after that. Well, when I got back here, I guess you were already here doing weather coverage. You've just gotten here. And so there was weather situations popping up all over Custer County, really.
Yeah, we. I think the first warning for Custer County went into effect at like 11:30 in the morning. And that was... I don't even know if it really even got into Custer County. It was one of those that was in Lincoln County, and then they included a portion of Custer County thinking it might move that direction. But I think it kind of went more into Dawson County. But when we were following that one, we noticed a system up north that had kind of started to develop Hooker County, Thomas County, Logan County. And I'm like, if that sticks together, I wonder. Yeah. Well, we ended the one warning, and then I don't even know if it was a half hour later, that system up north did stick together, and then it moved into Custer County, and it just kind of, just hung around and just moved from one end of the county to the other, I think. Yes. And, yeah, we were on the air pretty consistently for about 4 straight hours.
Yeah, 4 hours.
With weather coverage on Saturday.
We hung around town. We had plans to go north and do a little fishing, and we waited till the rain kind of subsided here, and we drove into sunshine about Anselmo. Mm-hmm. We left here about 2:30, and it was hot in Valentine. We went up to Valentine and stayed overnight, and we did some fishing yesterday, and we got out of the car. It was like, whoa. because it was sunny and hot. They were having a street dance and live music in the street, and totally different world from here to there. But I wonder, I know that the communities will always do their very best under those kind of circumstances, but that's a long time getting rain and stormy weather to be able to conduct some of their planned events for the kids and so forth. They may have moved inside, but we hope everything went as best could be, and I'm sure O'Connell still had their alumni dinner and all of those sorts of things, and they were able to shoot off fireworks later on in the evening, and so I'm sure they all adjusted. Might have been some softball games that didn't get played Saturday. About 80 hundredths or so here at the station, 86 I think it was, in a pretty short period of time when those storms passed through. So with the saturated ground and 80, 90 hundredths, it gets muddy pretty quick. So hopefully everybody got most of what they planned enjoying this past weekend in. And when it was an extended holiday weekend, a lot of people didn't work Friday and had fun things going on through the weekend. But it's Monday. It's July 8th already. It's Crazy Day week.
It is, yeah. And just going back to the storms, we talked about when that first warning went into effect, that system stayed together. And, that started to produce some tornado warnings as it moved south and southeast. So we're kind of fortunate, at least right here in Custer County in that regard, because we were watching that thing continue to move, and pretty soon, like around Overton and stuff, and as it continued to move even past that direction, tornado warnings and things like that were popping up. So it was pretty unsettled around the region on Saturday afternoon.
And I think I kind of always watch Minden because my brother lives there, and I think they got some more tornadic action there this weekend as well, and had some on the ground. I don't think the damage reports have been too bad yet, mostly in rural areas. But, yeah, keep your fingers crossed. We got quite a bit of summer left, and as we all know here in Nebraska, you can have tornadoes on Halloween. So
yes. But the forecast, but, boy, haven't we enjoyed the rain.
It's been, yeah.
My goodness, the more precipitation over the weekend. But this week, it's looking sunny, dry, and hot.
Yeah, it's going to warm up.
Yeah.
Hopefully they'll get some of that hay up they've been trying to get up, and visiting with one of the Jolly Johnson brothers down in O'Connell on Saturday. And he said, I know, he says, it's tough. We don't get much hay up. But he says, I'll take the rain. Yeah. He says, when I can get it put up, we'll get it up, and then we'll run it through the cow, and it'll just come out in a little ball of poop.
The circle of life.
That's what he said.
Yes.
It all works out. Might not be quite as the quality that you'd like to have, but he says, we'll use it, we'll get it up, we'll dry it out and put it up. So that's the kind of attitude that most of your producers have out there. They know when they put it in a row and put it down on the ground, doesn't really matter what the forecast is. It's what happens between the times that they cut it down and when they get a chance to get it dried out properly and put it up. But that's been the only real serious problem, I think, from the rains that we've had. The rest of it's all been good.
Yeah.
I think it's been a little bit cool. The crops you'd think would be a little further ahead than they are, just simply with all the rain we've had, but we really haven't had what they call heat units yet. Sounds like that could change this week, and you'll hear the corn popping during the night if those nights get warm, because it's 54 this morning.
Yeah.
So you don't get a lot of growth when your nights get cool. It takes a little part of the day to get things warm back up again. But all in all, yes, you're right. We're very fortunate.
Yep.
All right. Today is National Freezer Pop Day. Did you make freezer pops when you were a kid?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'll be honest, I've never been a big popsicle guy. I don't know.
When you made your own out of Kool-Aid and put them in these little plastic, I can just see see them now. You put them in the freezer, and then you pulled the cap off, and there you had your own homemade popsicle. Yep. So it's National Freezer Pop Day. Probably brings back a few memories for folks out there. National Be a Kid Again Day. So today you can act like a kid.
Oh, good.
And it'll be okay. You're permitted to eat ice cream for every meal, stay up late, make faces behind your boss. Well, I'm pretty sure they already do that. It's also very important, Math 2.0 Day. Now, a lot of us go, I wasn't very good at math. I'll raise my hand there. But a celebration of blending math and technology has made computers, cars, even code for new video games. Without math, there are a lot of things that we have in technology that, well, we wouldn't have if it wasn't for math. Really, digital technology is just numbers. And somebody figured out how to sequence those numbers and use that for our digital technology. And it's way past that now. But it, it was math. So math is important. If you're like me, I can still add and multiply and divide and do some of those basic things, but math is a language. I mean, it is, yeah. It's something else. It's very important in advancement of technology. Birthdays today. Kevin Bacon is 66 today. And Footloose, Mystic River, Apollo 13, Wild Things are a few things. Variety of roles. He's been in a lot of different things. He actually had a little article the other day, and I didn't get it read on the air, but we can put it with his birthday today. He, just for fun, went out incognito, put on a disguise, and I can't remember where he spent a day or a few days out among the public, and no one knew who he was. And he said he found it interesting, but he really didn't enjoy it that much. In reality, he really likes people when they notice who he is and come up and ask for autographs and get. Said, I really evidently must enjoy the attention. I really didn't like being incognito. So he was honest about it. Birthday today for Beck. He is 54. Beck Hansen, known for the music of Beck. And Angelica Houston is 73 today. She was the third generation of her family to receive an Academy Award, and she's still a great actress. She's 73 today. So if you're having a birthday, happy birthday to you. The Prairie Pioneer menu today, on this 8th day, goulash, corn, and fruit. Call them at 872-6121. 872-6121 is the number to call. Let them know you're coming for lunch today at noon. And you can also use that same number to set up home delivery of meals to your establishment, to your home. What's our subject for the game today?
Let's see. We're still asking questions about summer songs. Got one more for you. What word completes the title of 1978's Summer Blank, sung by John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John? I'm going to guess this goes back to Grease, right?
I would think so.
I would think. What word completes the title of 1978's hit Summer Blank by John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John? Was it Summer Nights, Summer Heat, Summer Love, or Summer Dreams? If you know, call us at 872-2801.
Waking up Central Nebraska.
They are so funny.
KCNI, KBBN.
Are you having foot pain that is slowing you down? Call Team Physical Therapy, 872-5111. If you are suffering from plantar fasciitis, foot pain, ankle pain, let Team Physical Therapy know. Team Physical Therapists can also assess your running and walking to help you with your foot and ankle pain and keep you active. Call Team Physical Therapy and see what we can do to help relieve that nagging foot pain. 872-5111.
The warm season is here. Feeling motivated to get some projects done? Your first stop should be Ansley Lumber and Supply. If you aren't as motivated as you'd like to be, when you see the quality products and materials they sell to put on your home, you'll be ready to go. Composite decking from TimberTech and Armadillo will stand the test of time. Pella and Marvin windows will keep the outside air out and the inside air in. Top it all with Tamco Titan XT roofing, tough like a roof should be. Metal is another option for your barn dominium, shop, or other roof as well. Ansley Lumber and Supply, downtown Ansley.
We have Joel on the line. Good morning.
How's it going today?
It's going well. How about you?
Not bad. Beautiful morning.
It is. It is. Well, let's see if we can make yours a little better, Joel. Here's Brent.
All right, what word completes the title of 1978's hit by John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John? Was it Summer Nights, Summer Heat, Summer Love, or Summer Dreams?
Summer Love.
No.
Really?
Not according to this. I'm not familiar
I'm not
with
sure
the song.
either.
I don't know.
We don't know, Joel, so...
There you go, my man. We're going to make you a winner. It was Summer Nights, apparently.
Oh,
Summer Nights,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
Summer
that
Nights by John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John. And I assume that had to be in the movie Grease then, right?
Well, I would think so, but maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I'm not sure. All right, well, Joel, because you've called in this morning, we're going to make you a winner. We've got a certificate for a free personal pan pizza, one topping, from Pizza Hut in Broken Bow. So come on out and see us when you can.
Sounds good. Thanks, sir.
Hey, thank you for listening. Take care. 7:46 is your time. You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
Rise and shine.
All right. The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show on KCNI KBBN.
15th at the grocery cart in Broken Bow. We'll start in the meat department. Fresh 85% lean ground round on sale for $4.48 a pound. Hormel Natural Choice Center Cut Boneless Pork Loins, $2.48 a pound. Eye of Round Roast or Steak, $5.98 a pound. And pork cutlets are on sale, $2.48 a pound. The 10-pound bag of fresh frozen Best Buy bone-in chicken hindquarters on sale for $7.98. Farmland smoked sliced bacon, the 16-ounce packages, $7.48. You know, sometimes you just want a bologna sandwich.
It sounds
right?
good.
And if you're like me, you want to make a flying saucer. Are you
Yeah.
a flying saucer guy?
I liked them.
Yeah, bologna with mashed potatoes and cheese. Anyway, bologna's on sale. Bar S sliced bologna, get the package for $1.78. They got John Morrell hot dogs on sale, too. The 12-ounce packages are $1.78. And Tyson breaded chicken, the packages are $4.98. Some of the other deals you're going to find this week, Pillsbury Grand's biscuits, get 2 for $6. Chobani Greek yogurt, the tubs are 10 for $10. Best Choice chunk cheese, 16-ounce packages, $3.78. Best Choice cottage cheese, the 24-ounce tubs are $2.88. Best Choice shredded cheese, 16-ounce packages, $3.80. Minute Maid orange juice, the cartons are 2 for $7. Best Choice sour cream, 24-ounce tubs, $2.68. And Sargento deli slices cheese, $3.48 for the package. The Brew Pub single-serve frozen pizzas are on sale, 2 for $8. Also, Eggo waffles or pancakes, the packages are $2.98. Totino's pizza rolls are on sale, 7.5-ounce packages, 3 for $5. Red Baron pizzas on sale for $3.98. Blue Ribbon Classics frozen dairy dessert, $5.98. Breyer's ice cream, the 48-ounce tubs are $3.98. As we go to some of the other savings this week, Keebler Club Townhouse or graham crackers, boxes are $3.48. Best Choice Round Top wheat bread, the loaves are $2.28. Prego pasta sauce, jars are 2 for $5. Let's see some of the other specials. Hellman's mayonnaise, the 30-ounce jars are on sale for $6.48. And Pompeian olive oil, get the bottles for $7.98 this week at the GK. Moving to the produce section, dark red cherries, $2.98 a pound. 1-pound package of California red ripe strawberries, get 2 for $4. Pints of fresh blueberries, 2 for $5. Red or green seedless grapes, $1.98 a pound. California peaches or nectarines, $1.98 a pound. And sweet plums are on sale for $1.98 a pound. 2-pound bag of fresh carrots, 2 for $3. 9-ounce bags of Dole Hearts of Romaine, 2 for $5. Sweet mini peppers, the 1-pound bags are 2 for $6. And slicing cucumbers are on sale for 68 cents each. Some of the other store-wide savings you'll find this week at the grocery cart in Broken Bow. Hunt's Squeeze Ketchup, the big 32-ounce bottles, are on sale for $2.48. Campbell's Tomato or V8 Juice, the 46 to 64-ounce bottles, are $3.48. Hunt's Tomatoes or sauce, cans are 2 for $3. Kellogg's Cereal, boxes are $3.48 this week. Pace Salsa or Picante Sauce, the jars are $2.98. Charmin bath tissue, don't squeeze the Charmin, $19.98. 4 packages there. Let's see some other things. Kellogg's Pop-Tarts or Rice Krispie Treats, the 8-count packages are $2.98. And Lipton Family Size Tea Bags, the 24-count packages are $2.98. Those are some of the specials you're going to find this week at the grocery cart in Broken Bow.
KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. Nearly 1 million homes and businesses have no power after a Category 1 Hurricane Beryl slammed into Texas Gulf Coast south of Houston a few hours ago with winds of up to 100 miles an hour. CBS meteorologist David Parkinson.
We've been seeing rain come down at 2 to 3 inches per hour. In just the last 24 hours, parts of the Houston metro have seen a half foot of rain, and there is still more rain to come.
About 145 million people are under heat alerts in the West. The temperature in Las Vegas right now, 116 degrees.
Yeah, we were going to walk up and down the strip, but it's just way too hot to do that.
More Democrats calling on President Biden to step aside as he forges ahead with his re-election bid. CBS's Nancy Cordes.
Biden will be busy this week hosting NATO leaders at a summit here in Washington, D.C., and holding his first domestic solo press conference in 7 months.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Attention! If you owe money to the IRS, this is an urgent message. The IRS is cracking down by sending out heart-stopping letters, aggressively garnishing paychecks, seizing bank accounts, and putting liens on homes and businesses. They call it enforced compliance, and you better watch out because penalties and interest on unpaid taxes compound daily, making it seem impossible to ever get out of debt. Don't let the tax debt destroy your life. You need to call Optima Tax Relief, the #1 tax resolution firm. They're experts in the Fresh Start Initiative, one of the biggest breaks that the IRS has ever offered. If you qualify, you could save thousands. Optima's resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for their clients. A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, they'll fight to get you the best deal possible. Call Optima now for a free consultation.
Call 800-783-8055. That's 800-783-8055. 800-783-8055.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Good morning. Here's a look at Nebraska news. In a story released by KNOP, a man is in custody following a near 2-hour standoff with law enforcement in Alliance. The Alliance Police Department responded to a significant disturbance and barricade situation on Friday at 7:22 p.m. The incident occurred at a house near West 2nd Street and Emerson Avenue and involved a dispute between two neighbors. Police said officers were dispatched to a disturbance call involving Dylan Kaiser and a neighbor. The initial reports indicated a physical altercation between the two individuals, with the witness stating that Kaiser was involved in pushing and hitting the neighbor. Upon arrival, officers attempted to take Kaiser into the custody. However, Kaiser fled on foot and barricaded himself in the nearby Old Kaiser Tire Shop. According to the police, he was possibly armed with a firearm and made several alarming threats, including to kill the neighbors, burn down the building, and commit suicide. The situation quickly escalated, and additional units were summoned from the Nebraska Highway Patrol, Box Butte County Sheriff's Office, and the Wing Task Force. With assistance of NSP negotiators, officers were able to de-escalate the situation over a 2-hour period. After extended dialogue, Kaiser agreed to surrender peacefully. At 9:04 p.m., Kaiser was taken into custody without incident. Kaiser was transported to Box Butte County Hospital for evaluation and is facing pending charges for terroristic threats and resisting arrest. This has been a Nebraska News Update. I'm Jack Simpson reporting from Central Nebraska's news source.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Eddie Garcia.
In Major League Baseball games of note Sunday night, it was a battle of old rivals and two American League wildcard teams. The Red Sox shutting out the Yankees in the Bronx 3-0. Boston starter Cutter Crawford tossed 7 shutout innings. He and two relievers combined on a 4-hit shutout. Battle of division leaders in L.A., where the Brewers beat the Dodgers 9-2. Milwaukee avoiding the sweep in Los Angeles with that win. Twins over the Astros 3-2. Minnesota hitting a home run for the 24th straight game. Christian Vasquez leading off the ninth with a solo shot for the walk-off win. Orioles down the A's 6-3. Baltimore now with a 3-game lead on the Yankees atop the AL East. Top team in baseball, the Phillies were shut out by the Braves 6-0. Atlanta starter Ronaldo Lopez, 6 shutout innings. He and 3 relievers combining on the 5-hit shutout. Guardians edge of the Giants 5-4. Cleveland's Bo Naylor, a pinch hit 3-run homer to provide the winning margin. Mariners fall to the Blue Jays 5-4 in 10 innings. Seattle, though, still leads Houston by 2 games for first in the AL West.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. High of 82. Today, under mainly sunny skies, northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, 57. Ample sunshine expected tomorrow, highs around 85. High temperatures reach up to 86 Wednesday under mainly clear skies. 87 Thursday. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Is your current financial advisor really listening to you or just waiting for his or her turn to talk? Hi, I'm Janet Lawhorn.
And I'm Tim McCaslin,
your local Edward Jones financial advisors, and we are here, ready to listen. We want to know what's important to you. We want to learn about your goals so that together we can put you on the financial path that's right for you. Call us at 308-872-6849 or visit edwardjones.com to get started today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Coming up on 6 minutes past the hour of 8 o'clock, 58 degrees outside now, under a sunny sky. Winds 5 to 10 out of the west. The barometric pressure's at 30.10 and rising, humidity at 88%. High temperature yesterday was 78 with an overnight low of 54. Sunset today at 9:14. Sunrise tomorrow morning at 6:14. 2 inches and 86 hundredths precipitation measured in this month of July 2024. So far, 86 hundredths of that coming to us on Saturday. That's a look at weather and news. We have what we call lots of live reads today because it's all about Crazy Days, which starts Thursday.
Yeah.
And there's activities Thursday through the weekend in honor of Crazy Days, including live music, and food, and fun. All sorts of things going on. Also, I believe Litchfield is having their celebration coming up very, very soon, if not this weekend. Mm-hmm. That would be the next summer festival that is on the schedule. So, yes, there's plenty to do again this week and weekend here in central Nebraska. And when you talk July, then you start talking about the Burwell Rodeo and all that sort of things. Mason City's homecoming and celebration, and then fair.
Yeah, which is in July now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of the events start like on the 18th and the 20th. Dog show's on the 20th. Mm-hmm. They've moved that up. That's going to be more available to you. And the fashion show, I believe, is on the 18th, and they have other judging that starts. And yes, we'll be here. Plus, throwing a little baseball along the way with that, and it will be a grand finale going into August. But it's not over because then SORC happens.
That's right. And then high school sports right behind it.
That's right. So we've just been wanting it to be summer, and here it is. It's in full swing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now.
Yes.
We have a problem here at the station that I just became aware of that Brent showed me. And let me see if anybody's here yet. Shall we find out?
Yes.
Yeah, Christy?
Yes.
It's Dave.
Good morning.
Hey, I just saw the picture that Brent took of something out back.
Yeah, I know.
What are your thoughts on that?
I just feel like I'm being taunted all summer long by these creatures.
I know. You've got a creature at your house that's been giving you a hard time, and we may have, well, we do have one here by the evidence that it left behind.
It looks like it.
That's a pretty big snake skin, isn't it?
It looks pretty big, yes.
Yes. So what are you doing this morning?
Working.
Well, I know. What are you working at?
Well, I've got things to finish up with my billing. I've got baseball sponsors to finish up and Crazy Days.
What's Tina doing?
Well, she had to run her car to Rod's body, and I'm supposed to go get her in a little bit.
Oh. Would you include me in on that? Because I need to pick up my car as well. It's being serviced as we speak.
Oh, okay. I'll put you on the list.
Okay. Well, we won't bother you then. I just wanted to know your reaction. You think that's a bull snake skin or a rattlesnake skin?
Oh, I'm hoping just a bull snake, I hope.
Yeah, we have blue racers around here, but that would be a very big blue racer.
Yeah, it would.
We've actually had a blue racer in the building. I guess you know that.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, man. And the bull snake out at your place, is it letting you in the door to get your mower out?
I haven't seen him lately.
Well, good luck with your You sure you didn't bring that snake here?
I don't think so.
Okay. Have a great day.
Goodbye.
Bye. Yeah, Christy's been having a little big old bull snake that's been hanging around I think the area where she stores her mower, tractor, and it's been spotted a time or two in that area, and she's having a little trouble getting her courage up to go get the mower out. But she's been doing it more. I'm proud of her, but now she's got to wonder what's going to happen when she walks out the back door here, and Tina as well.
Yeah, I was over the weekend. I was was walking around and came in the back door, and as I was walking around, it caught my eye, and I have to admit I jumped back a little bit, but it was it was a snake skin, and it was large. I thought
it's big.
It was big.
Well, that had to happen since when did I mow here? Since the last time I mowed here, because I would have saw it was beside the rain spout there because I always weed eat around there. So that's happened within the last 5-6 days. Can't remember when I mowed here last. 4th of July. I mowed here on the 4th of July.
Oh.
So it happened after the 4th.
Okay. And I would have noticed it it would have been Saturday.
Okay, so that wasn't a very long time from when we mowed to when it shed its ugly skin. Something always going on here at KCNI KBBN, your locally owned, homegrown radio station.
But let me tell you this: over the weekend, I was kind of on weekend duty, and so I was going back and forth, just trying to keep an eye on things. And I got to tell you, man, my head was on a swivel after I saw that snake skin. Man, I would walk when I would walk up to the building. I am looking around. When I was even inside here, my head was on a swivel, looking around.
Well, now that may seem weird to some folks, but here's the rest of the story. We talked about a blue racer, and it was been a few years ago now. One morning, I was doing the sign-on, and I'd been doing it for a long time. I never expected to see anything too much different in here, inside. And I looked into the transmitter room, right beside the AM transmitter. I thought, well, that looks like a pile of poop. It's kind of green, and brown. And then when I walked up to it, I realized it was a blue racer snake all coiled up. And I killed it inside the building. So come on in, Jeremy, because we got just some things we got to work out here. So after that, I reworked There's an old outdoor vent that was used when we used the original transmitter that warmed up the room so much you had to have a big fan pulling air through. And there's a canal that goes underneath that then goes all the way to where we're sitting here in the floor with wiring in it. And I found that snake beside the transmitter. So then I tell this story to our engineer, Val, and he goes, "Oh, yeah, I saw snakeskin in the trough last time we worked here." And I'm going, "Why didn't you tell us?" So now I'm worried, because I stuffed that thing clear full of...
I know you did.
All sorts of things, including steel wool. I suppose it could have settled, but I don't think that big snake wants in here.
No.
Don't worry about it.
No, not worried about it at all.
I just went back there.
Yeah?
That's a big snake skin.
It's big.
Did you realize... Did you... You didn't move it.
No,
it was still pretty stuck to the ground.
Yeah.
I picked it up.
Oh, you did?
It's doubled up. Did you know that? It's laying over
itself.
Well,
I could kind of tell that, it was, it kind of rolled underneath the...
It's probably right around 3 feet long.
Yeah.
If not a little bit long.
It was big.
And was big around, too. That's a big snake, whatever it was. Now, but...
It's still alive, Brent, or Jeremy.
If it was anything with like a rattle on it or whatever, they shed the rattle too.
That's what I thought.
And I didn't see that on there.
Well, they shed the rattle with the skin.
Yeah, I think. Well, not the rattle itself, but
you can see
rattle
the form
has
of
skin.
it.
Yeah, you can see it. Okay. I think. Don't quote me on that. I'm not Steve Irwin.
Yeah.
No, you're Jeremy Shipe. Okay. Well,
I tell you what, man, when I saw it, it made me jump back.
Hey, we got to
like,
post a picture of this
that's
to our
big.
Facebook page.
yeah, we'll do that because there's people out there that know a lot about snakes. Maybe they could
Maybe
tell
they'll
us.
know by looking at the pattern something
Yeah,
what it
it's
was.
possible. It was doubled over, though, so it's about 3 feet long or so. Cause
You know what's going to happen as a result of this? The end of each day, one of us is going to be putting the cars back at the back. Christy had to go pick up Tina at Rod's Body this morning.
Mm-hmm.
You think she went back and took a station car to go to accomplish that? No, she did not. She went right out front and took her own car. We want them to go out in those cars.
Now-
We're going to have to go
now-
bring them around front for them.
Now here's going to be the good part on that. We're going to see if at the end of the month Christy sends Dave a bill for mileage.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, you know she will. Until the snake is exterminated, we'll be paying mileage.
Snake that size is doing great things for any mice, though. That's what I say.
That's good
That's
because
true.
we haven't had a mouse problem here for quite a while.
And
I'm not a snake killer. I like snakes.
Well, I don't mind bull snakes and other snakes for that matter, but I don't want them inside.
Yeah.
You know.
They got to know their place.
Well, yeah. To show you how I feel about it, go back and look at the tile where I killed the blue racer back there.
Oh, I've seen it. Yeah.
I took a steel post to it, and it didn't do the floors any favor, but the floor wasn't great anyway.
Yeah.
So. All right, well, what's on your mind, Jeremy?
Not a whole lot. Going to get a video broadcast put together for tonight, video and radio. Should be fun.
Should be a lot of fun. Going to be fun to watch in person if you can be there. If you can't, you can watch it on Sand Hills Express YouTube and help me, Facebook.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll be on both.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you're wondering what we're talking about, it's the Mid-Nebraska League Championship game tonight, Broken Bow versus Dannebrog Carobolas. Game time 7 o'clock, Paul Brown Field.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Field looks gorgeous, by the way.
Oh, yeah,
Stopped by
doesn't
there
it, though?
yesterday. They've got it all prepped. I think they'll get maybe a fresh mow on it today. It's going to look great.
Chalk it
And
down. And
that backstop continues to, that was still is so great. You
It's
can see
nice.
through that fence so easy. It's nice.
My favorite part that they did in the upgrade is the restroom facility.
Yes, being closer and
Yes.
and nice and clean, and plus you got a little air conditioner up in the box too.
We do, yeah.
It's kind of nice.
It should be a beautiful, beautiful day and night for baseball.
Yeah.
Wow.
I look forward to that. And then you also have a recording that you did last weekend or last Friday, I guess it was, with Chad Dolan, right?
Yep, we've got that. We'll play at some point during the show today.
All right. We'll take a break. We'll continue with these words.
Convenience. It's something we all look for in our day-to-day life, and sometimes it can be hard to find. Fortunately for you, you can stop looking for more convenient ways to bank. At Bruning Bank, our online and mobile banking is there whenever you need it to make sure your finances are in order. From keeping tabs on your account to setting up spending controls when you're on vacation, you are in control. And with a lot of the scams and fraud in today's world, you can look at the checks you write, transactions on your account, and set up alerts. It's time to build, grow, and thrive. Call Bruning Bank today. Bruning Bank, member FDIC.
It's past your time for those cows. Save time and money with a new satellite water monitoring system from Moline Seed and Fence. Monitor every gallon of water and be alerted if your levels fall below your settings. Call today for an appointment for installation. With time saved, you now have time to cross fence pastures and repair and replace fence. Choose from a wide selection of fencing supplies. Creosote post, hedge post, fiberglass post, barbed wire, and so much more at Moline Seed and Fence, located north of Gothenburg. Call today 308-529-0781.
Oh, sorry.
Don't be starting that.
Don't be silly. We're going to get set up to do a whole...
Stop it.
Farmers and ranchers out there going, oh, you wimps. That's just a
Yeah,
bull
right,
snake.
exactly.
I just don't want it inside. Like that last one. That's something you don't want to... you don't want to visit with a snake first thing in the morning.
No.
That's
Or
not
ever.
That's not very much fun. So we're going to get a little John Mayer lined up for you here next. And then we're going to start doing some live reads for you, all about crazy days and other things happening here this week and weekend. And we have also the Dolan interview. Chad Dolan has a story to tell about the car show down in Kearney. And Chad's a good friend of ours, so we'll look forward to that. That's all coming up here on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
Nebraska State Bank believes in our strong rural communities. We believe in our local ag producers and their capacity for innovation and growth. At Nebraska State Bank, we work hard to support our customers' growth, and that means growing ourselves as well. We offer a variety of banking products to make banking easier, especially during busy times, such as making payments online, signing loan documents digitally, or mobile depositing a check. These are just a few ways we can help simplify your life. Visit nesb.bank or call any of our branches to learn more about how we can make banking easier for you. Nebraska State Bank, member FDIC.
Ag producers, now's the time for warm season soil builder cover crop mixes from AeroSeed. There are several mixes to provide additional grazing, hay, and forage resources while building your soil. Choose from a standard mix for cover cropping and grazing, a midsummer grazing blend, multi-cut hay mix, a summer plant for winter grazing mix, or warm season silage blend. Log on to aeroseed.com or visit with your local AeroSeed dealer to learn more about these summer soil builder mixes for grazing, hay, and silage.
Tired of unexpected car troubles putting a misfire in your day? Introducing C&M Auto in Anselmo. For routine maintenance to major repairs of gas and diesel cars or light and heavy-duty trucks, go with C&M Auto. They boast the latest diagnostics to diagnose and fix your vehicle's issues with quick response. here in Broken Bow. Besides a delicious coffee, you'll also find amazing savings during Crazy Days at Ollie's Coffee and Boutique. Now, they're doing something really fun. Cornhole, as we know, has become very popular, so here's what they're going to do for you during Crazy Days. They're going to let you play cornhole. If you make one bean bag, save 10% off. If you make two, save 20% off. And if you make three, you get 30% off your entire purchase. That's what they're doing at Ollie's Coffee and Boutique. Also, when you go there, you're going to find sale racks with 75% off merchandise as well. They'll be open Thursday and Friday of this week from 7 until 5:30, and also open on Saturday, 8 until 4. That's Ollie's Coffee and Boutique in Broken Bow.
The grocery cart. Come and cool off at the grocery cart because it's going to warm up, as Brent mentioned, for the Crazy Day week. And they have special Crazy Day sale items July 11th through the 13th. Hint, 12 variety pack-flavored water for $9.98. Arctic Glacier Ice, 16 pounds for $3. Come on over and shop everyday sales. Some of those Brent mentioned earlier, along with those Crazy Day specials. They're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. until 10 p.m. They're open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. until 10 p.m.
Juanito's in downtown Broken Bow. Here's a great place for lunch while you're out and about during Crazy Days. They're going to do special lunch sales from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. this week, Thursday through Saturday, for Crazy Days. So here's what you're going to get on Thursday at Juanito's in Broken Bow. $1.
What?
Tacos.
Holy snakes.
Stop that. A taco for $1. Wow, there's a deal. Thursday, shredded chicken, pork, or ground beef, tacos for $1 at Juanito's. Then on Friday, they'll feature their Nachos Supremos for just $8.50. And then on Saturday, Nachos Fajita for $10.50. Those are the lunch specials, 11 until 2, Thursday through Saturday, during Crazy Days in Broken Bow at Juanito's.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Varney Health Mart. They've gone crazy for Crazy Day. And since they're feeling a little crazy, here's the schedule. Thursday, 40% off their items in the store from 8:30 until 9:30. 35% off from 9:30 to 10:30. 30% off from 10:30 to 11:30 a.m., 25% from 11:30 to 5:30. So the afternoon, late morning, early afternoon, 25%. Plus discount tables. Montana Silversmith and essential oils are also included on the sale. They are 20% off through Saturday. Friday and Saturday store-wide sales at 20% off, including, as I mentioned, Montana Silversmith items and essential oils. Just come and have yourself a great time and save lots of money at Varney Pharmacy. And they are also, of course, wanting to note that this only includes items in the store, not your pharmaceutical or some of your over-the-counter drugs and so forth. But your gift items and all of that, all of the things that are on the floor, decor, they've got those discounts going on starting Thursday.
Your friends at Bruning Bank in Broken Bow invite you out to Broken Bow during Crazy Days. They'd love to see you around the square on Thursday. They'll be on the sidewalk outside of the bank with cold water to cool you down and cool merch you will want to grab. Stop by and say hi, and if you would like, ask about the always changing world of banking and how they can take care of your needs. Bruning Bank in Broken Bow.
Clips and curls. Oh, boy. Going crazy. Going on for one day, so don't miss it. Thursday, July 11th, east side of the square in Broken Bow. All the store retail items are 35% off from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., 30% off from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m., 25% off from 11 until noon, and 20% off from noon until 5 p.m. at Clips and Curls on the east side of the square in Broken Bow. Courtney's ready for you. Stop in, east side of the square, and save.
Dave?
Yeah?
They are overstocked.
Super.
At RTA's Hardware. During crazy days at RTA's Hardware, the word overstock means savings for you. Now you got me doing it. It's simple. These items need to go. You're invited to stop by during crazy days and help them move them. They're open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 6, Saturday 8 to 4, and now open on Sunday. Don't forget that. RTA's Hardware in Broken Bow open Sunday from 1 until 5. Proud to be your locally owned and operated Ace store filled with the brands you need for your projects. South C Street in Broken Bow. Make sure you stop by and see them during crazy days. RT Ace Hardware in Broken Bow.
And thank you, RT Ace Hardware, for that Sunday opening. Those hours are so convenient. Doing a project on the weekend, the next thing you know, you need maybe some screws or something to finish your project, something that you forgot to get. So nice to be able to do that on Sunday at RT Ace Hardware. It's super. We are going to be taking a time out now. When we come back, Jeremy Shipe will be interviewing Chad Dolan from DTR Promotions. Be sure and listen.
Homeowners, landlords, and business owners of Custer County and beyond. Is your lawn begging for a makeover? Sharon Lawn Care and Sprinkler Repair has the magic touch for your green oasis. A 4 or 5-step fertilizer program, sprinkler repair expertise, and top-notch aeration and mowing. Transforming your yard into a lush paradise is just a call away. Call Kyle at 308-870-0348. Serving Custer County and beyond.
Sharon Lawn Care and Sprinkler Repair, where the grass is always greener.
The Thrive for 75 giveaway is in full swing. Here's where you can come see us next.
We had a lot of fun taking registrations from you in Sumner, Comstock, Oconto, and Myrna this past weekend. And coming up this week, we'll be taking registrations at Crazy Days in the Square over lunch on Thursday in Bow, and then in Litchfield for the Old Settlers Picnic on Saturday.
Drawings every Friday and a grand prize drawing in September. Details on sandhillsexpress.com.
Crazy days are here, and that's what they're feeling at Varney Pharmacy. Crazy! Come check out the deals. This Thursday, save 40% off from 8:30 to 9:30, 35% off 9:30 to 10:30, 30% off 10:30 to 11:30, and 25% off 11:30 to 5:30. There will be discount tables set up too. Montana Silversmith and Essential Oils aren't included in the sale, but they are 20% off through Saturday. Shop Varney Pharmacy for crazy days. Downtown Broken Bow.
Hi, Central Nebraska. This is Liana with Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency. As a part of our constant search for great ways to serve our customers, I'm excited to announce that Lori Pandorf-Leeper has joined our team in Callaway as an experienced licensed agent. So whether you're needing new home, auto, business, farm, ranch, or life and health insurance, or maybe you're just checking in on your current coverage options, reach out to Liana, Chip, or Lori at Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency.
8:37 is your time. We're going to change our schedule up a little bit because Ryan Palmer just stopped in from Runza to say hi. And before we go further with this interview, we do want you to know there's a possibility there's a snake in the building.
Okay.
So you know that. We have to do that disclaimer for insurance purposes. He's got his feet up on the table.
I don't do snakes or electricity, Dave, so I'm going to need a piggyback ride out of here today.
I don't know if he's in the building or not, but Brent found a great big old snake skin out right beside the corner of the building.
Why did you tell me?
Well, because we for insurance reasons. If you get bit on the way out, we want to say we warned you.
That ain't going to help.
Oh, so how was the weekend? Did you get some time off, or is it too busy at Runza?
Busy.
Yeah.
It's busy, but yeah, we've got a great crew, so everybody gets some time off.
Good.
I mean, that's kind of it's as important as working sometimes to get batteries recharged. And but yeah, we had a great week and weekend. It was, summers are fun and busy, and a lot of people travel. Well, when you go up and down Highway 2, there ain't a lot of options between I-80 and Alliance.
Mm-hmm.
So, we catch a lot of that travel traffic. Last week with the holiday being on my favorite holiday of all, actually, being on Thursday, almost midweek, I think it was kind of a travel week.
It really was. Yeah.
A lot of people took the whole day off or whole week off or a better portion of it. And so, we've seen a lot of traffic come through Broken Bow. A lot of unfamiliar faces, actually. Yeah. And then it seems like they all went home yesterday because, man, were we crazy yesterday.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Traveling back.
Yeah.
And here just a while back, you had 30-plus teams in town for a softball tournament, and I'm sure you saw some faces from that as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. We appreciate all the efforts that I think Tom Griffith is kind of the ramrod, and with a crew. I don't mean to short anybody else, but I've put on ball tournaments before, and or been a part of that, I should say, and I know what goes into making that happen. For the, it's usually a fundraiser for the local ball team, but it becomes a pretty good business push for everybody, and so hats off to Tom and his crew, and we sure appreciate everybody that does things like that.
Yep. Crazy Days this week starts Thursday. A lot of the stores will have specials all the way through Saturday. And Thursday, I think we'll be out doing remotes around, finding out all the different specials, and we're reading some of those today. So I would imagine traffic will be up second half of this week as well. And there's things out at the fairgrounds going to be happening through the Broken Bow Chamber. So the fun continues, right?
It's summer, yeah. It's hold on.
Yeah. So what's anything new at Runs as far as the menu goes, or are you just running with the summer goodies that you have?
Yeah, our summer goodies, I think we've talked about in the last couple times I've been in, with our new milkshake program. Ice cream sandwiches are always a classic hit. There's nothing new there, but our ice cream sandwiches and shake programs been pretty good. Our ice cream is different than what other people make, and seems to find a spot with a lot of people as well. We sell a lot of ice cream this time of year. It's salad season too.
It is.
I'm going to get in trouble on this one, but we have a really big push on salads every January.
Well, of course.
And then right about swimsuit season. And it tapers off after school starts.
Then we go back to eating what we like. Well, salads can be kind of refreshing, and they don't slow you down much. So
they're light.
If you're out there and you're working, sometimes the salad's probably a pretty good idea for lots of different reasons.
Absolutely. We go through a lot of salads. And I think Runs has done a great job with our the recipes and the salads we have. They're a little bit of variety, but they're also fairly healthy, and they're all fairly healthy till you do what I do and put way too much dressing on them.
Yeah. I don't know about bacon bits and that sort of thing. You can do. I guess that's a good thing about a salad, and I imagine you probably get asked to make them a certain way when they come in and sit
we
down,
do.
And that's okay, right?
Yeah. We're there to. It's your meal. Yeah. We're just there to help make it.
Yeah.
So what are the different types of salads that you have on the menu right now? You had a ranch chicken.
The chicken bacon ranch salad is a salad that was on the menu years ago, and now has come back for the summer. I can't say that it'll stay or go, after the summer or the promotion's over. But two of the salads that we have that are a staple on the menu all the time is our Southwest salad and our sweet berry salad. So the Southwest salad would have crispy chicken strips cut up on there, along with colored tortilla strips, taco seasoning, shredded cheese, and then comes with a Southwest ranch and a salsa for your dressings. And then the sweet berry salad would have feta cheese, cranberries, walnuts, and poppy seed dressing. And all of our salads start with an iceberg lettuce spinach mix.
Oh, okay, I was going to ask you about that.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not all iceberg lettuce; it's the spinach.
Yeah. We put spinach in there as well.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. A lot of times, even pretty fancy restaurants, you have hard time finding this spinach in the salad.
Yeah, yep. Our like I said, our runs a head chef, Chris Z, believes in quality and making things look good, and he's been quite an experienced chef, outside of the fast food world, and brings a lot of that flair and touch, I think, to our menu.
All right. So, summer fun, salads, ice cream, shakes.
Yeah, we in July here, I was going to mention, we've got, I think we talked a little bit about the app last time I was here, and I brought back just a little bit more information on some of the benefits of downloading and having our app. First and foremost, it's free food. I mean, it's free runs of food. So I don't know what else I need to say, but I will say some more things. The app here, like in the month of July, every Monday is double points. So instead of getting 5% of your meal back in points, you'd actually get 10. July, the whole month of July is $1 off an ice cream sandwich because it is National Ice Cream Month. So what happens there is your app has a coupon put on it. Whenever you want to use it, you scan your app after you've hit apply for the ice cream sandwich. It takes $1 off of the ice cream sandwich you ordered, and away you go. So after you've used it on your app, it's expired or gone. It's not a repeatable coupon. July 8th through 10th, 75-cent ice cream cones, one use per account. So this is going back to the 75-cent ice cream cone. Our 75th anniversary is this year, same as you guys. And then July 24th is another 2 times double the points day for National Drive-Thru Day. So, that's just some of the special stuff going on through the month of July that ends up being free food.
Yeah. And the convenience and all of that with that.
Yep.
I think more and more people are really adapting to using, the app.
Yes, they are.
They are.
Yeah, they are.
Just Brian and Dave.
Not this guy.
Not this me either.
I like to.
Well, what if you don't mind me asking? The app is great, but does it create some more challenges for you guys because you have to take care of who's coming in to order, who's driving through to order, and then who's ordering on the app, right?
It was something that's new, but I don't want to say it's any more challenging because we're busy at the way it is.
Yeah. You're busy no matter what, aren't you? Yeah.
So when you little runs of 101 for you here. When you're in the back and you're making food, there is a screen that has orders on it, okay? And there's room for 4 orders on top of the screen and 4 orders on the bottom of the screen, okay? The top of the screen is everything that is going on through the dining room. So that's your takeout, your pickup, and your dine-in. And then the bottom of the screen, there's room for 4 more orders, and that's everything that's going out your drive-through window. I can't see more than 4 of them.
Yeah.
So
now for the trained eye, and I don't like to show this to very many of my employees, although they know, there's a little note up at the top that might say something like, and this isn't an exaggeration, such as yesterday, 14 orders off of screen.
Oh, wow. So you have that many more to go.
Now, whether that is a pickup order or a dine-in order, I'm not quite sure.
Yeah.
We get to them as fast as we possibly can. We know why. When church services let out, we get these pushes on Sunday, and we learn why. Like at the elementary school, why they let people go to lunchroom in classes, because they don't just ring a bell and say, "Everybody, go on ahead." People fighting for tables and not fighting, but kind
of situating for them. Yeah. Well, that's great. I mean, it speaks for itself. People love the quality of the food. They like the service. They know when they see the Runza sign pretty much what they're going to get. Although I think the Runza here in Broken Bow is a step up from some of them across the state. I really do. I've always felt that way.
That's Kevin and Joyce all the way, and you're not wrong at all on that.
Yeah. So when they see that, they go, "Hey, Runza, well, you know." And as you've mentioned, and we've talked about it over the years, not as I guess there's some Runzas outside of Nebraska, but not a bunch.
No, out of the 90, I think 5 of them are outside of the border, 6 maybe.
So when people travel and they're traveling, like you say, up Highway 2 or down Highway 2 going from the Black Hills or whatever, a lot of them going to pull in because they know when they get out of Nebraska, they're probably not going to have another chance.
Absolutely. So, yeah, we get a lot of that.
Yeah. Okay.
Especially this time of year.
Yeah.
And then hunting season's always another big one where we get a lot of out-of-staters that.
Yeah. So how's the help situation? It sounds like you're busy. I know you'll always be willing to talk to people who are hardworking, good folks.
Always. Yep.
Yeah.
We're hiring. We'll always be hiring.
Right.
We will create a position for the right person that wants to work and put a smile on their face.
Yeah.
We're always hiring.
Okay.
Always hiring. We are getting our schedule filled right now. Obviously, we're not cutting back hours. Never have. Never will. But always looking for some more quality candidates that want to come play Runza with us and make a good living and work with a good environment.
Okay.
So,
all right. Well, thanks for dropping by and stopping to see us. We appreciate that. Appreciate your business.
Likewise. Thank you.
You bet. Coming up next, we'll have that interview for you that Jeremy Shipe has with Chad Dolan with DTR Promotions.
Good morning. This is Jeremy Shipe with KCNI KBBN Radio, and I'm joined by Chad Dolan, who is with DTR Promotions and Reynolds Auction. Thanks for joining us, Chad.
Bet, Jeremy. Good morning.
You've got a really exciting event that's coming up here soon, and I want to give you an opportunity to tell people all about this. I guess what are the main points that you want to tell everyone about, and then we'll dig a little bit deeper into what's coming up kind of surrounding Kearney's Cruise Night.
It's our annual Cruise Night Classic Car Auction. I think we got to looking at things, and I mean, it's been 18 years, I think Rusty said, been doing this, and I mean, been having about 100 cars a year, that come do that. So we give people the opportunity to sell or buy a classic car if that's what they want to do. And we have consignments, and we have all kinds of food and cold drinks, and we're inside of an air conditioned building. And I mean, it's a lot of fun, and it's a lot of entertainment for people. I think we had 3,000 or 3,500 people there last year, and it's just really good to give people, an entertainment venue. I mean, obviously there's buyers and sellers there, but there's just a lot of people that come for the entertainment and to watch the cars sell, and we just really enjoy doing it.
Great, and I know it's going to be here before we know it. It's coming up on the 19th. Are you still taking consignments?
We are. We're still taking consignments. Get yours in today for sure. You can give us a call at 308-832-2444, and we'll get you get your car consigned. We'll get you a consignment form, and we do a lot of the work for you. So I mean, it's just a matter of if you got that car that you're wanting to get rid of, or you're wanting to turn to cash, or you're wanting to sell that car and maybe get you a different one, or whatever you're wanting to do. We just give people the opportunity to be able to do that. So, I mean, we have cars, we have cars and signs and things. We have things that are available for purchase for anybody on any type of budget. We sell things from $250 to, I believe we had a car sale last year that was $100,000. So, I mean, it's, we do an online, it's online also. So we've got online bidders. We've got a screen there that gives you kind of that Meek and Barrett Jackson feeling, but in Kearney, Nebraska.
Very cool, and I like what you said a little bit ago about people being able to go to you and let you take care of everything when it comes to, because let's be honest, selling things in the modern day, let alone a car, it's hard to know which direction to turn as far as how to sell it in order to get the best return. And I know that's what you're aiming to do for these people that are wanting to sell their cars is get them the best return when they do sell it.
Well, and the nice part about it is, too, is that, in the past 18 years, that we have a lot of the buyers online. We've gotten to know a lot of the buyers and the consigners. And, the first car that we sold through the sale last year, I believe, was a 67 GTO. That car went to New York City, and the neat part is we have transportation available to transport those cars. We give people the opportunities, that might be going through family estates, different things like that to, be able to put their car in front of a whole bunch of people. The car can be in front of thousands of people, between being online and being there at the sale. So the chances of them getting the best money out of that car, under the current market is really a great opportunity for the people.
Couple of different ways for people to hop online and take a look at the consignments as they come in. They can either go directly to reynoldsauction.highbid.com or they can follow the link through the Carney's Cruise Night Classic Car Auction Facebook page. And when they do both of those things, talk a little bit about the vehicles that you've received so far. If people are interested in bidding in person or online, or like we talked about earlier, just going and kind of checking it out if they're an enthusiast. There's some really cool auction items so far.
There is, there's a Mustang GT500, some Corvettes, there's some Roadsters in there. We've got to get some gas pumps and some signs and just a variety of cars and old trucks and things available. The neat part about this is when the people consign their vehicles, there's people that are pre-bidding on the sales right now online. So when people pre-bid on the sale online, when we're at the sale, the bidding starts at that number. So, it saves a lot of time, and it starts to get things rolling before you get there. But there's a lot of really cool vehicles on there. Everything from your muscle cars to your Model A's to your pickups to your gas pumps and lighted signs, to fire trucks and roadsters. About anything you can imagine, that we get, which is really cool. And then, we've got stuff coming in every day that will be added to that. And like you said, at reynoldsauction.highbid.com, you can go on there, you can register, you can bid on cars that, you can start putting pre-bids in on cars if you want to. And it gets people excited, too. When the earlier we can get your car consigned, the quicker that we can get it online and start getting bids before the sale. So we have people from multiple states that come to this sale, that come every year that are muscle car buyers. We have great consigners that we deal with on a yearly basis. We have cars that come out of the classic car auction here in Kearney that people sell, and we have cars that people buy at the auction that go straight into the classic car auction. So there's great opportunities for people to have fun with their cars and their automobiles, and a lot of people that are selling their cars or consigning their cars, that have had them for, years and years or since they've been new. It gives them that exciting feeling and the excitement to be able to watch mom or dad's car sell or see what it's worth, or to be able to do that. But we offer reserves on cars. We can put reserves on cars. We can kind of do it however you want to do it. But the main thing is the fun, the food, the air conditioning for darn sure. So you're not outside in the heat, and to come to this sale, it's minimum. It's $2. And basically it's just help us to cover the cost of the facility and the air conditioning and some of the things that we have. So not to rattle on, but it's just a great experience for people during cruise night. They have a car show outside right before cruise night sale. So there's just a whole lot of things to do, Jeremy.
Sounds awesome. And, the overall message that we talk about when we mention this auction each year is, whether you are a car enthusiast and you just need to move on from a couple of cars, or maybe you want to become a car enthusiast, it just starts with one car, and you might find it here at this auction. But I know it's awesome to see that group of people all together and just kind of talking cars and looking at cars and then heading home or sending one home to make it theirs. It's all very, very cool, but it all starts with getting those consignments in, because that's a benefit to the buyers and getting that bid up a little bit, maybe before they bid that day. And it's obviously a benefit to the seller, kind of getting those bids going before the event on the 19th.
It is. The sale's on the 19th. We like to get the cars. The cars will start coming in on Thursday. So things will be open to come in. We'll get the cars parked, so people can get, their things are ready to sell. And it turns into a social event. A lot of the car people get to talking to each other, and they get to talk about their cars to other people. And we try to do a really good job about explaining the cars and when they come across the auction block, and we'll try really hard to get the most amount out of it and get the entertainment and get people wound up and get people having fun.
Well, it all sounds great, Chad. And if you would, before we close, just kind of hit on those main phone numbers and websites that people should check out if they want to consign or do some bidding or attend the event. And if there's anything we didn't talk about you want to mention, go ahead.
Well, the sales at the Kearney Exposition Center at the Fairgrounds in Kearney, Nebraska. To consign your car, if you got consignment or you got questions, you can give us a call. I'll give Rusty or Steph a call at the office at 308-832-2444. That's 308-832-2444. You can go online to Reynolds Auction. That's RHYNALDS auction.hibid.com, and you can go on there and register for the auction or see the consignments that are coming through and being added now. Like I said, the sale's on July 19th at 7 p.m. The doors will be open, earlier in the afternoon, about 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock. I think we get our doors open. So people can come in and walk through and look at the cars and preview the cars, and our consignments will be coming in on Thursday and Thursday night. So our food's catered by Cunningham's, and our drinks are, we'll have drinks, available, cold drinks, and just a fantastic time for everybody to come in. But like I said, get your consignments in now so that we can get them online. And like I said, you got questions or you need help getting something consigned or registered, call us at our office. Again, that number is 308-832-2444.
All right, Chad. Sounds awesome. And we wish you another great auction this year. As always, appreciate your business and hope you have a great rest of the week. And we'll talk to you in the future.
Thank you. We love KBBN, and thank you for supporting all of our events, Jeremy.
All right. Thanks, Chad. We'll talk to you later.
You bet. Goodbye.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Special Report. Message from President Biden in a just-released letter to fellow Democrats returning to Washington. It's time to unite behind his re-election bid because he's not dropping out, despite fears over his age and a perceived cognitive decline. CBS's Nicole Killian is on Capitol Hill.
In essence, he says that he is not getting out of this race. He says that, he has been saying clearly and unequivocally that he would not be running again if he did not absolutely believe that he was the best person to beat Donald Trump this year. He also goes on to say that the question of how to move forward has been well aired for over a week now, and it is time for it to end.
The call from Democrats for the president to drop out has been growing louder over mounting fears his defiance could lead to a historic rout by former President Donald Trump and down ballot losses. CBS News Special Report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
The wait is over. Dell Technologies Black Friday and July deals are live. Check out incredible savings on select laptops and more, like the XPS 15, powered by Intel Core processors. The XPS 15 brings you the perfect balance of power and portability, plus stellar visuals and immersive sound. When you shop online at Dell.com/deals, you'll have access to exceptional tech and electronics, plus free shipping on everything. Don't miss out on Black Friday and July savings at Dell.com/deals. That's Dell.com/deals.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. 120,000 miles of night drives, daily commutes, and who knows how many.
Are we there yet?
Through countless fixes, elbow grease, and a new radiator, you kept your ride alive. With eBay Motors, you have over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Nick Cope.
The MLB All-Star Game reserves were announced on Sunday. There are 32 first-time All-Stars this year, led by Pirates pitcher Paul Skeens, who was named to the National League squad. Skeens is the first player to be named an All-Star the season after he was picked with the number 1 overall selection. On the field, the Red Sox blanked the Yankees 3-0 as Boston starter Cutter Crawford twirled 7 scoreless innings. The Brewers beat the Dodgers 9-2 in a matchup of division leaders. Milwaukee avoids the sweep with the win. Orioles over the A's 6-3. Baltimore with a 3-game lead on the Yankees for the AL East lead. Phillies, the top team in baseball, they were shut out by the Braves 6-0. At Wimbledon, 4th round action today on the men's side. Novak Djokovic will play. Also, American Taylor Fritz takes on the 4-seed Alexander Zverev.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. High of 82. Today, under mainly sunny skies, northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, 57. Ample sunshine expected. Tomorrow, highs around 85. High temperatures reach up to 86 Wednesday, under mainly clear skies. 87 Thursday. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Good morning. This is Jeremy Scheib with KCNI KBBN Radio, and I'm joined.
You're listening to KCNI KBBN Radio, Broken Bow, Nebraska. Currently 63 under a sunny sky. Winds 5 to 10. Barometric pressure at 30.09 and down just 1 point in the last hour. Humidity at 76%. High yesterday was 78. Overnight low of 54. Currently 63 here at Broken Bow on this wonderful Monday morning, 6 minutes past the hour of 9 o'clock. Mo Hunsberger is here from Ideal Realty, LLC. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
Great.
We were just talking fireworks off the air. Any ideas on homes that are better for fireworks than others? Maybe ones with big yards.
Yes, maybe acreage.
Yeah, yeah. It was a wild 4th of July. I think people really, maybe the weather was cooler and people got out and we had nice wet conditions. And man, I tell you, there for a few days around the 4th of July, it sounded like D-Day. You know.
Yeah, you're right. It was cooler, and you're right. A lot of moisture. Had a lot of moisture, so you're not as worried about catching the neighbor's house on fire.
Exactly. It's never a good thing to do that.
No. I do remember years doing fireworks out at our house, and, which way's the wind?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
You really had to be careful. And
yeah. Well, in town, too, for a number of years, Paul would bring in fireworks. They live in the country, so they'd bring them in, and he would shoot a few off in our yard. And I remember one of those spinner ones going down our porch, headed for the neighbors. Yes. One he went up, and I thought it was going to land on the neighbor's roof. Mm-hmm. One went off prematurely, one of those big boomers just out of the pipe he brought. We don't do that anymore. But,
no.
But you do have to be aware of how close your neighbors are, and so that something doesn't land on their roof.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I heard there was a few casualties this year.
Yeah, there were
people.
Well, I think across the country you'll see pictures of people who have changed their digits.
Mm-hmm.
That's not good.
No, it's scary.
Yeah. So how's the realty business? What's going on?
It is busy.
Good.
It's very busy.
What's been happening?
Yes, and I was talking to Chris, and now we're playing catch up. You have a holiday weekend. So we listed 640 South 7th, the Iverson House.
Oh, yes.
So a lot of people know where that's at. Lots of bedrooms. There's one on the main floor. The rest are upstairs. Couple bathrooms, one really nice big bathroom, double sink, and a one-stall detached garage, corner lot. Great location. She listed at $175. Kim Stump's house at 1136 South 6th. She has reduced $10,000. So that's beautiful home. Oh, it's got great curb appeal. Kim's got a beautiful, beautiful yard. Two-stall garage. It's got lots of bedrooms also. Nice big back deck, beautiful location also, and she's reduced. She's at $269.9. And I did list one up on 1030 North 12th, kind of up near the North Park area. We listed it at $215. It's got 4 bedrooms. It's got a master, another bathroom upstairs, a 3/4 bathroom on the main level. Lots of living space, 2-stall attached garage, and a basement that they've been using for storage, but it's semi-finished, so you could even fix that up a little more. That's a lot of space, a lot of family space for that one. And then I want to mention I do have a 4-bedroom, 2-bath coming on the market, 1-stall detached garage, and it's going to be listed at $129.9. So another nice sized house at a little less price. I've sold all of the rest of them. I keep getting calls. So here's another one. If you're looking at my house up there on North 11th that was listed at $89.9, this one's listed going to be in about the same area, and it's listed at $129.9. So that'll be another good one. And then commercially, I have Mr. Rudy's up in Sargent listed. So if you're interested in commercial property, it's on, I think it's half an acre up there. So you could even build something else.
Yeah, that location is super good.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, there was a area of a beer garden, and
yes,
is that still there?
That's still there. They do still have the I believe the greenhouse is still there too. Mm-hmm. That's negotiable if you want to do something like that.
Okay.
So,
yeah, that's
really
a good
nice
spot.
building.
Very nice building.
Yeah, the bar's going to stay in there. Some coolers. Of course the hood for you cook, and some of that stuff will stay because they're attached fixtures. And
so it could be something that someone buys and completely changes, or they could simply go, I've got the bones here for opening back up something.
Sure.
So,
yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. That's right on right off the highway.
Yep. Right on 183.
Okay. All right. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
So let's say I'm a homeowner and I've decided I'm going to sell. Maybe a year from now, we got plans to go somewhere else or go downsize or upsize or something like that. You mentioned basement. And I was wondering, you got to say a basement that's unfinished. Let's say Dave has a unfinished basement in a maybe a home built in the 70s or 80s or something like that, not an old home. But maybe it's just the unfinished brick walls. I'm thinking, would it pay to go ahead and finish it? Would it really raise the price of the house that much, or would that investment not pay back off?
Well, and it depends on how high dollar finishes you do.
Okay.
It's going to add your square footage, livable square footage, so that will help an appraised value. My appraisers tell me the most value you get out of your house is your main floor.
Okay.
But if you finish the basement, it will add square footage. If you put in a bedroom with an egress window, it adds a bedroom. Depends on what you're going to do down there and how much. Like I say, I always tell people don't do the cheapest finishes you can do because it's very, very noticeable. But
it might actually hurt you more than help you.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you don't have to break the bank. But putting up some walls and an extra bathroom, if you can put another bathroom in the basement, definitely adds value.
Yeah, and so you could also, knowing that you're not going to be using it yourself, sheetrock, simply just do some of the basics, the ceiling, the sheetrock, flooring I guess would even be optional, but that extra bathroom.
Extra bathroom's huge. Extra bedroom's huge.
Okay, all right. I was just wondering how that might figure in. If you're like a lot of people, you might be living there, and for 10 years you said you were going to do that, but then you're going to be moving along to something else. It might be worth considering then.
Yeah, and if you should be looking at a year. So many people, it's like, oh, we're going to move in 2 months. Let's finish all this.
Oh, yeah, that's another good point.
It doesn't work that way. We all know it doesn't.
Well, even if you didn't do it yourself and you hire someone, getting someone lined up for it
never going to happen.
Takes a little while.
Yeah, it takes a while. Yeah. And you want to get a couple different bids usually, and it all takes time. So when you gave a year, that's pretty reasonable.
Okay, all right.
Amount of time to get everything done. Because once you get all the work done, then you got to start cleaning your house.
Yeah. That's another year. Oh no.
Yeah. Well,
depends on.
Let's not go to my house right now.
Not ours either. No. That's just something that kind of goes along with what you've basically taught us with your visits. You want a house to be clean. You want it to be attractive, and if you're going to be preparing it for someone else to look at it and consider buying it, neutral's good, right?
Yes, neutral is good. And I always say go to, we have 2 stores in town as far as furniture stores, carpeting, flooring. Both of them are amazing. They both know what they're talking about. They know what's in style. Trust them. If you're like, well, I don't know what they want. They do. Yeah. They're selling it every day. Paint. We have so many different, Ace is right next to my building. They do a great job. Mead, Ansley Lumber,
Yep.
They know what is popular right now. Heidi's got an amazing eye. I send people to her quite a bit. She knows what she's doing. So, you can do things neutral. I have a seller that the exterior of the house needs painted, and that's what they said. We don't know. And I go talk to people who paint. They'll tell you. This is what we've been selling a lot of.
Yeah, that's good advice. And because, well, let's say Brent's bedroom, and he had it paisley wallpaper.
Kind of screams Brent.
Or paisley paint, deep purple color. Then that's probably not going to be a real attractive selling point. Look at Brent's paisley bedroom.
What about Chicago Cubs wallpaper? That would increase the value, wouldn't it?
There you go.
Well, not right now.
Yeah.
Not right now. Wouldn't.
I do tell people they have Husker rooms.
Yeah.
Or Husker family rooms. I'm like, that can stay.
That's probably going to be all right.
It's going to be okay.
Yes.
No one's going to look twice at that. So, and the other thing, I was just talking to an agent from Lincoln this morning, and one thing him and I just discussed, and I thought, I got to start putting this in my repertoire when I talk to people listing their homes. His comment was, he goes, I tell people down here, you know what? They walk in your front door and your screen doors, loose, or, the handle's off of it, or, whatever. Okay, so they saw that. And, then it's the next, he goes, 2 things as they're walking up, they see, as they're walking through their house, they're looking for everything else that is broke or doesn't work. Your first impressions as you're walking up the house, are your flower beds clean? Is your screen door, does it work properly?
Yeah. Does it have a screen in it?
Does it have a screen? Is your screen ripped?
What about the window?
Is there a window in it?
Well, yeah. Is there a window in it? But
No.
is it clean?
Is it clean?
Right? I mean,
Yes.
yeah.
Well, we can't sell our house then.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking this.
Again, let's not go to my house right now. My windows, I was just looking out my living room window because that's where I sit every morning. Man, I don't know how that got so dirty, but it is filthy.
Well, our kitchen window, I'd love to look out it over the sink while you're, maybe at the counter, but right now there's diffused light, because it needs washed.
It needs washed, yeah.
And you wouldn't want that if you were going to show it to sell it.
Exactly. And if you have blinds on your windows, you need to clean your blinds.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to go, when I open a blind and it goes poof with dust, it's not good.
Not a good selling
point. It's not
point.
good.
Yeah. Or there are cases, honestly, where if you have curtains or blinds that have been there a really long time, you might be better off without them on there than having them hanging there, right?
You're right.
Yeah.
Just take them off.
Yeah.
And it doesn't take much to wash your drapes, unless you're old school and you got some dry clean ones, then you're in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, there you go. So those are tips if you're selling, and vice versa. It's also tips if you're out looking, right? That's what you're looking for. You're looking for that door to be nice and tight, and the screen's in, and the doorknob works, and then you're not going to be on alert when you go through the rest of the house.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just a great point. When he said that, I just thought, man, I got to start saying that again, because it's just so true. And just think about it, you got to put yourself in the buyer's shoes.
Yeah.
If I walked up and saw that, what would I think? It's human nature. Then you're going to be looking for everything else.
Yeah.
And every little thing they see, sellers, they're taking money off in their heads.
Accumulates and depreciates at the same time. They're accumulating the information so that they're going to make a little less offer.
Exactly. They'll make less offer. And, back to your painting and your carpeting and all of that, I always tell them, here's the deal. The carpet's going to cost, say, to get the carpet, install it everywhere you need it, it's going to be $5,000. That seller's going to take at least 15 off.
Yeah. Yeah.
So do the $5,000.
Is there ever a case where maybe the house basically is good, but you've got, it happens with carpet especially. There's sometimes stains you just can't get out. Has there ever been efforts where the buyer and the seller go, well, we need to replace this, but we thought maybe we could work a deal because we don't want to put something in new that you're not going to like?
Right. We will do carpet allowances.
Okay. All right. That's probably fairly common, I would think.
It used to be.
There's not as much carpet, is there?
No, there's not as much carpet. And that's the other thing. Yeah, maybe they don't want carpet. And I get that. They'll say, well, I don't want to put carpet down because what if they want a hard surface? And I get that if your carpet looks decent.
Yeah.
But if your carpet is baby blue, let's just replace it with something.
I don't know. I still miss the dark blue carpet we had in our living room when we bought our house, and the orange shag in the side bedroom. I miss those still.
I miss them too, because you could spill something and it wouldn't really show up. Sometimes it would just blend in with the color.
Yeah, and then you get out your rake for your shag carpet and you raked it up.
Oh my gosh, the rake.
Hey, I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've been listening to the show this morning or not, but if just outside your house there's a snake skin that's about 3 foot long, is it best to get rid of that before people start walking around the building?
If you want your agent to come back.
Just wondering.
I'm not coming back. I see a bunch of snakes. No, I hate snakes.
Well, you don't want to go look at that snake skin then.
Oh, no. I'm not a snake fan. They serve their purpose. They just need to stay out of my sight.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Agreed. Or not surprise you when you do see them.
Yeah, I think that's just it.
Yeah,
they just surprise me.
Yeah, they're kind of camouflaged. You don't always see them.
Yeah, I've walked up to one as I'm opening a door and it slithered off. And I did not present myself very well to my clients that day.
I bet not. Well, a lot of people would probably been right with you. Take either letting out some screeches or take off running. That's not unusual.
Flight is usually my first instinct, but I held my ground that day.
So you're busy. That's good
Yes.
to hear. You got some nice listings there and different price points. But I bet you're still looking for more to sell, right?
Absolutely. Well, yeah, my sheet that I brought today, the yellow is what's pending.
Oh, wow.
So I have way more pending than I do for sale. So, yeah, I guess if I want something to do in the next few months, I need some more houses. But yeah, I've got a lot of work to do to get those finished and closed. And yeah, we have what about 10 that we're working on to close.
That's
so
good. And let's talk about how they reach you. I know you've got your office downtown.
Correct.
And you've got a wonderful website and Facebook.
Facebook, yep. We are all over Facebook. And goidealrealty.com is my website, and everything's on there. And 870-1406, cell number.
All right. And location is, it's about catty corner from Ace Hardware.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep, right next to the Exchange clothing store, which Danny just bought.
Really?
Do you know that?
No, I did not.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
You heard it here on the breakfast show.
Yeah. So I have a new owner right next to me. Jackie finally retired.
Well, she's been doing
She's
great
a worker.
in that for a long time. Yeah.
Oh, she is a worker bee.
Yeah. Well, that's great. She'll hopefully take a little time to have some fun.
I hope she does. I hope she relaxes. She is amazing business over there, and Danny's going to do an amazing job.
Okay. Good news.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Yes.
Appreciate it. We'll be back with Ellie King and more live reads on the way as well.
Each year, white mold causes millions of dollars in lost soybean yield across the United States. Now, northern U.S. farmers have a new tool to
Ellie King, the Let Go. That's one of the Radiator Man's favorites as well.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't call that one in, but I do know through social media on his Facebook page that he really likes that Ellie King also. So just thought you'd want to know that.
Yeah, good. Thanks.
So Jack Simpson is in with us. Jack, just checking with the staff here. What's your situation on snakes? You lived in the country. Do you?
I like them.
You like them?
I'll go pick them up and try petting them.
Oh, wow.
Well, we got one for you then.
Okay. I guess we found our snake wrangler.
So if we see this snake out back, you'll go move it?
Yeah, where is it?
Well, its skin is back there.
Oh.
It shed its skin within the last few days.
Okay.
And it's probably 3 foot long at least.
As long as it ain't really no rattlesnake, because, yeah, I don't want to get bit by those.
No, well, that makes sense. Well, okay. So if we see the snake out there, you'll go get it and maybe relocate it for us?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. This sounds like a great hire.
You should have put that on your resume.
Yeah, I was going to say, maybe that's why you got hired.
Well, I know my mom and dad won't let me home after that because...
They don't like them?
No, they're terrified of them.
Yeah. It's funny how that works. So, okay, that's good to know.
Yeah.
All right. Very good. Yeah. Let's jump into some live reads here.
All right, here we go. These are back to our Crazy Days live reads as we get you informed as to what's going to be happening with some of the local merchants who will be participating in Crazy Days coming up. Lyons Appliance, they got Crazy Days prices for Crazy Days and beyond all month long. Grills, coolers, and of course appliances from quality names like Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, and Amana. Love a cooler that keeps things cold but don't want to lug around something that weighs a ton? Well, visit Lyons Appliance. They have a new great lightweight efficient cooler that will blow your mind. So go in and check it out at Lyons Appliance. No reason to go out of town for price shopping. Those low prices you're seeking are right here in Broken Bow at Lyons Appliance. So check them out this week during Crazy Days. Lyons Appliance in Broken Bow.
The Junkley Nook. Have you heard of that?
Yeah. I think that they kind of did something along with one of the fireworks stands.
They did.
Here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They buy storage units and then sell the treasures back out to the public. They also rent audio equipment so you can fire that DJ and do it yourself at an upcoming event. I don't like the words fire a DJ, but I get the point.
Mm-hmm.
Also, buy the pile practice is in full effect. You won't find priced on items on those. Clothes, dressers, tables, chairs, household items, stereo systems, office furniture, craft items, and more are available with Jeremy at Junkley Nook. And if you have questions about how it all works, get a hold of Jeremy at 308-746-1874, 308-746-1874. Jack has a Crazy Day special for you.
So for Broken Bow Floral, there's going to be sales Thursday and Friday from 8 in the morning, to 5:30 in the afternoon, and then Saturday from 9 to noon. There's going to be 25% off store-wide items and tables of clearance merchandise. This is at 533 South 1st Avenue. Again, that's 533 South 1st Avenue, and they hope to see you there during Crazy Days, Thursday through Saturday.
Lily Kate Boutique always does some special things for Crazy Days, and here's a deal with Lily Kate Boutique. The earlier you get there, the more savings you can find. So here's what they have going on Thursday from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. This is Lily Kate Boutique, downtown Broken Bow on the Square. From 7 to 8 a.m. on Thursday, 40% off summer fashions inside. That's from 7 to 8. Then from 8 to 10, that goes down to 35% off. And from 10 to 6 for the rest of the day, 30% off. Then on Friday and Saturday from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m., the 30% off savings will continue. Also, all day on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, check out sidewalk sales and save up to 75% off. You'll find them north side of the square in Broken Bow, Lily Kate Boutique.
The Garden Center gearing up for these Crazy Days. They'll have a big sale Thursday, the 11th through Saturday, the 13th. 10% off the perennials, the gallon perennials. yard art, bird bass, selected pottery, and much more, 10% off. And there's still plenty in the greenhouse to shop for and plenty of warm weather left to grow it. So keep that in mind. Maybe you've got some plants that need a little replant. They can help you out with at least some of those. Also, take a seat in their prairie patio furniture while you're there and discover its comfort and durability. And they'd be happy to answer any questions you might have about the furniture. They'll have some on display there for you. And if you decide to make a purchase, you can purchase it right on site, or if you have color combinations and so forth that you want to custom order, they certainly can do that. At the Garden Center, their Crazy Days sale Thursday through Saturday, 10% off perennials, yard art, bird bass, selected pottery, and much more at the Garden Center.
The Mid-Plains Community Car College raffle is underway. This year's car is a 1979 Trans Am. Beautiful and powerful. It's restored by the students in the automotive technology and auto body technology programs. They'll be at the square Thursday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. and you can go and get your raffle tickets for $10. All the money benefits the MPCC programs.
Crazy is not just a word. At Geared for Sports, it's a rule. During Crazy Days for them, they really get crazy. Sales starts at 7 a.m. Thursday and will run until 6. And here's what they have planned at Geared for Sports during Crazy Days on Thursday. They're going to have $10 and $15 tables. They'll take 30% off clearance, football, volleyball, basketball, and wrestling shoes. 20% off store-wide. Now, that will exclude the GCI chairs. And then they're going to take 50% off Brooks Levitate and 40% off Brooks Ghost 15 athletic shoes. Boy, big sales going on at Geared for Sports. That's what's happening Thursday. And then all sales run Friday 9 to 6 and Saturday 9 to 4 as well. So check them out, Geared for Sports, downtown Broken Bow.
All right, that's our stack that we had of Crazy Day specials and things that are going on. Anything else that we need to cover here this morning besides that registration for $75 in cash? And by the way, we had the drawing last Friday for the $75 in cash. Jim Switzer was the winner of the $75 cash prize last week.
Yep.
And we have more registrations to do this week on the show and on the air on KCNI KBBN. And we'll also, of course, then give another $75 away this Friday.
Yeah. And we got some other live reads that are kind of separate from Crazy Days we want to make sure you know about. Jack's got one about a special shot clinic through the Bierman Vet Clinic coming up.
So the Bierman Vet Clinic will be hosting an annual shot clinic in Callaway on Thursday the 11th from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. in the Morgan Park. Shots are $15 each, and they will have flea and tech mids as well as dewormer available to buy. There's no appointment needed, just got to stop out there at the Morgan Park in Callaway from 9 to 10 on Thursday, July 11th.
And don't forget, coming up, it is the Dawson County Fair 2024. Runs July 17th through July 21st. Carnival on the Midway, all 5 nights of the Dawson County Fair, so check that out. Also, some of the other highlight activities that they'll have going on. The Platte Valley Auto Rodeo is going to be on Friday, July 19th and Saturday, July 20th. Showtime at 8 p.m. at the Dawson County Arena. And with your rodeo admission on either night, you get free barbecue. Now, there's a combo. So check it out. Performances July 19th and July 20th. Also, their Outlaw Tractor Pull will be on Sunday, July 21st. That'll be at 5 p.m. at the Dawson County Raceway. It's also Military Appreciation Day on Sunday. Free admission for all service members. And on Sunday, July 21st, they'll have their Show and Shine car show going on at the West Fairgrounds from noon until 4. Also during the fair, live entertainment featuring Nate Kime, Full Denim Jacket, DJ Lopez, formerly 3, and Dave Lerbacken will all be performing during the Dawson County Fair 2024, running July 17th through July 21st.
All right, Brent.
Yes, Dave.
And Jack, I want you to observe this hearing test I'm going to do for, this is for Brent.
Okay.
Huh? What? Did I fail? Sorry.
No.
Go ahead. Yeah. Oh, don't do that. Jack may like snakes. I do not. Not at all.
So you heard that?
Yeah.
Okay, let me try this.
Yeah. Stop it.
Nah, there was a video I took when I was living with some friends of mine. They had a little gardener snake going through the yard. I just picked it up, sent a photo to my mom. She was not happy with me after that.
Well, I wanted to just see just how well Brent is hearing, and it sounds like his hearing seems to be okay, but he really won't know unless he goes to Nebraska Land Hearing Center and has Roxanne check his hearing out. That's what we all need to do, and I'll raise my hand to that. Roxanne is a board-certified hearing instrument specialist with over 35 years' experience right here in Broken Bow, Nebraska. Now, a lot of us, I think, don't really know how much our ears are ringing unless we're finally shut off all the gadgets and sit in a room that's quiet, and we realize, wow, we've got some hearing obstructions going on here. And, of course, clean ears are important. So all that can be talked about with Roxanne. But the test is free. She also offers free office calls if you purchase your hearing aids. And she has free extended warranties on new hearing aids, discounts for buying local, up to $2,000 off, pricing available on all budgets and technology. She has AI hearing aids all the way to the standard hearing aids that you're familiar with from years past, and some fit some folks' budgets better than others. So call to make an appointment, 308-384-3852, and ask for Roxanne. If you get her answering machine, I guarantee she'll get back to you very shortly and set up something. She always is really good about that. Her number is 308-384-3852. Her office is located in the Broken Bow Chamber Building. The business name is on the glass window in the front. Stop by and see her. Give her a call, 308-384-3852. You passed your test.
Thanks, Dave. That's all the business.
That's it?
I think we've got everything crossed off the list.
So you have the phone for texting with you there?
No, I do not.
Oh.
But we can go ahead and give the number out, and then I'll get the phone, and we'll be able to write the names and numbers down.
Yeah. Okay, that sounds good. So I've got a 2-minute and 6 seconds song.
It's when you start that, it's hard to stop, isn't it? Yes.
Yes, it is, because we'll give you 2 minutes and 6 seconds to call in while you listen to Keep On Dancing with the Gentrys.
All right.
The number to call is 870-0333 to call in and get registered for the Thrive for 75 cash giveaway. Here we go. super special it's been to spend time with you.